tells you that if you think that you're greater than I think you are, then you're totally wrong, and we're about to prove you wrong. We're about to put ceilings over your head that are so low that you can't even stand up. That's what the system does to us. It puts ceilings over our head that is so low that we can't even stand up. And if we try to stand up, we're going to bump our head. And if we keep trying to stand up, imagine bumping your head in the same place. It get a little tender, so tender that you end up just sitting down and saying, I'm not standing up anymore. That's the ceilings that the system put over our head. The system puts around us the most terrifying images and the most traumatizing environments that every time we open our eyes, all we see is trauma. All we see is pain. All we see is hurt. The system does this to us for a reason. Why are they constantly feeding our minds images of pain? Why? Ain't that the same thing that the history books tell that they did to the slaves all of those years ago? They indoctrinated the minds of the slaves with images of tragedy, images of pain, images of hurt. And they're perpetuating that same thing today. When they were beating people to the point of death sometimes and would not allow them to die just so they could remember and pass along that pain and that trauma to their child. They would beat them to the point of death, but leave them alive. Then some they would beat to death so others can see and be fearful of who they are. So that when I tell you to do something, you do it under the threat of receiving what we just gave to someone else. That's what they do today to us right now in our communities. That's exactly what they do to us today.